Well, the shower's still doing great. There is one thing left to do though. This. The old floor comes up, and this new one goes in. Some of these baseboards actually never got reattached after doing the shower work, so that'll make it a little easier. There's so much caulk here.
Daddy, there's a problem in the bathtub.
There is? What?
This falls down.
Oh.
No.
The current floor actually goes right under the sink, so I'm just going to do my best to cut this right at the edge, and we'll lay up the new floor right along it.
Turns out this existing floor is glued down all around the edge. So my plan is going to be to make some cuts here and take it out piecemeal. Well, I've been getting it out, but it's been glued down so tough around the edges that it's partly destroying the subfloor. This stuff is just not coming up. It's so hard. I'm going to need to try something else. Let's see if this will do the trick. This is definitely helping a lot. This is so much better. Just cut this, and now... Whoa! And now, all of this is loose. Well, I'm not going to be able to get this up without getting the toilet out of here, so that's my next step.
Hate this valve.
Alright, let's see what happens when I flush this thing. Some guy on YouTube said if I start dumping water in, it'll start a suction siphon. So let's see if that works. Not bad. Toilet's gone. Well, at least the stain's gone now. This is the whole rest of the floor. Here's the new floor that's going to go in. Just doing some measuring and marking to get this thing cut down to the right size. Now I have a majority of this thing cut to the right sizes and shapes. Now I'm just going to go around and fix where it doesn't quite fit perfectly. Okay, the floor's just laying in here. It's not glued down yet. But I've cut the holes for everything. I've fit it into all the corners. Even for the toilet, that's ready. So I'm going to let this sit overnight and then I'll glue it down tomorrow. I'm going to glue the edges of the floor down with this. Okay, I've got some glue down around the edges. Let's see if I can roll this thing flat back on here again. Rolling this back down went pretty well. There was a little bit of excess glue, particularly around the vent hole here. Could feel it squishing around as I pressed it all down. But this half of it should be in place. And now I've put in adhesive down the middle part of the room. And I got this portion rolled down. Glue's down, I'm halfway through rolling down this last part. And now the floor's fully glued down. Okay, I've been doing some sanding along these edges so that I could put some paint on here to cover if things came up a little weird. First coat on, I'll do at least one, maybe two more. Now I've done about 3 coats, looking pretty good. While I got these off, I'm going to go ahead and take the time to clean them up and paint them. Painting these parts that go under the vanity. I'm going to put some white paint on these pieces too. All this is painted now. Wait for that to dry. The old floor goes right underneath the vanity here. And since I cut the edge and it doesn't line up perfectly, I made this piece of molding to go right over top of it. I brought all the newly painted pieces back up here, and then I'll be installing them. This looks really good, seeing this all come together here. Caulk along the top of these to help the look. Gotta put these screws in to prepare to set the toilet. The wax ring we need for the toilet in place. It's tapered or what?
And we'll just tighten this back down.
And now the water is refilling. Now I just finished caulking around the toilet. And that's it. The floor is done. Woohoo! Thanks for watching.